Like chaotic neutral, but yeah.
Don't lie. You're chaotic good. It's a
So,
softie. Anyways, hi, welcome to the final session of the one shot. We made it.
Yeah.
Somehow. We're here.
For 10,000 years.
Yep. So, I should probably put on some ambient music here. But last time on Dragon Ball Z, sorry, you guys went through an interesting scenario where you were whisked away from the ball that you'd all been anticipating and tossed into this strange little room, and then proceeded to be attacked by strange little plant-like creatures, and then went through a series of other rooms to try and figure out how to get out of this nightmarish place. And we're about to enter the room that was, oh gosh, where are the other notes?
It was the presumably last room.
Yeah, that one, thanks.
I remember Kappa putting together a rainbow bridge.
The one that ate my rat.
Didn't eat
Yeah,
it.
we're going to the room that ate your rat.
I have my notes
Nothing.
are 4, 5, 10. Rat, no, come back.
Yeah, that's what I had. Statue doesn't
Cool.
come back.
Rat no comeback.
Does anybody have questions before you all head through that door?
Oh God.
No.
And
Nope.
is there any other last minute preparations you all would like to make before you go through that door?
I need to open Foundry. That would be a good preparation.
Sam!
I forgot a step.
I gave you extra time.
I
She was
spent
eating.
the entire day.
Okay, valid.
catering
Valid.
people.
Shh, it's okay, it's okay. Shh, shh, shh. It's fine. It's okay. You're okay. You're safe now.
Ringo, bad.
No. Oh.
You don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Charles jumped up and Ringo immediately grabbed his face and tried to bite his ear.
Rude boy.
Yeah, that was not very nice.
Nordy.
Okay, Foundry is loading, so I am good now.
Okay. Anybody need any healing? Any preparations? Anything?
Shit. Let me look.
That's a very subtle DM hint.
Yeah.
This is the
Super
big.
suck.
This is the big glowing save point. Out just right outside a suspiciously spacious like enclosure.
In a room that had a suspicious amount of healing potions in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do I see my health again?
We grabbed
Sorry.
all those and divvied them up, right?
We did.
Yes.
Everyone should have 2 each.
Double click your icon. Your token. And it'll pop your HP's at the top left of your character sheet.
Top left of my.
Um,
Not
Click.
convenient.
Oh, I see. Yes, I am. I think you gave me a. Didn't you give me a temporary hit to my like overall hit points or HP?
Eh?
The last game. Didn't I have like 60 and you knocked my cap down to 58 for some reason? I can't remember.
Nope.
Weird. That might have been in my other game. Never mind.
Confused sounds.
I thought something had happened that like knocked down my.
Nope, didn't put any weird shady gimmicks like that in my one shot.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not a lot of things in Pathfinder that can reduce max HP.
You're all squishy as fuck.
Yay.
I would
almost-
not make you more squishy.
It's almost as if we're like a party of spellcasters or something.
Found
Shocked
fake.
Pikachu face.
Trying to tell me we're all mages?
What?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh shit.
Fucking.
What?
proud of Phaedra.
Actually, Arix, what is your character's class?
I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, okay. You're a
Yeah, I
bard.
don't think we actually have any wizards.
Bard? Isn't Bard a wizard?
Okay, I forgot. I thought that he was some other weird caster.
Nope.
I remember the
I am a
30
bard.
iterations we went through, not the one you landed on.
Listen.
I think everybody's a different caster.
Yeah.
Where would I have put that healing potion? Just so I know.
In your
Inventory.
inventory. So the little box at the top.
The box.
Yeah, third tab.
Yep,
Right before
third
the Waltz.
circle.
Ending.
I think.
Oh, healing potion. Lesser.
Yeah, it looks like you've got 2 of them in there. So
Got it.
I think Phaedra tried to read the portal and couldn't find anything. So.
Yep.
Who was doing a bunch of punching with the plants last time? Was that?
Keiko was like using her mace on them, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, so I knew somebody was actually physically fighting with them. So. Phaedra will wander over to Keiko, I think, and look at the mace for a second, and then let's see if this is how I do this. Oh,
How long does
not,
how long does the spell last?
it was gonna be bless, but that's actually kind of like an in combat thing you're supposed to do.
Oh, I
think,
gotcha.
So yeah.
It's funny because I expect Keiko to be more of a supporty, and then my first instinct when the plants attacked, I looked at my spell list, saw no offensive options, and was just like, "Guess
Time
we're
to
using the
punch.
mace. Time to bludgeon."
Look.
we.
When all else fails, the power of incredible violence will make it through.
Basically.
Let me know whenever you all are good.
I'm ready.
I think I'm
I'm
good.
ready.
Is there like a ready check module for this?
Yes.
Not yet. Oh wait, is there?
Not.
What?
It's like an optional one.
Oh, that's right. I think you showed it to me and I just forgot.
It's all good.
I have to think of a lot of things.
Oh,
No,
does anybody need
I
to
just-
refocus?
Does anybody need to refocus? Good question.
Nope.
I think I do. Don't I have a focus point thing? Yeah.
Yeah, if you burned your focus point already, then you do need to spend 10 minutes to get that back if you want it for the next
Looks
fight.
like your focus point is still there, so you don't
Oh.
really need to refocus.
Cool beans.
Are we all ready then?
I think so.
Let it go.
Cool.
Let's go.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, you.
Oh, you. See if this loads quickly or not.
It's always the last 5%.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I preloaded it and everything, and it's still just like, nope, I'm not gonna cooperate. We're gonna
Shoot.
struggle today.
Clap if you believe.
Clap harder.
You can do it.
Fifth computer bursting into flames.
My computer's fine.
Hey.
Oh.
I knew it.
Knew what?
Hmm.
I don't know. That the characters that you that you introduced and had unique tokens for would be involved in this somehow.
We.
That sounds fake. Get out of here with that logic.
Everybody over? Looks like everybody's over.
Yeah.
So, you enter a familiar room. The portal leads you directly into the center of the botany room. And at you guys' feet is the rat item. So you can pick that back up if you'd like.
He just cradle it and put it in his bag. Does it look shattered at all? Or is it just reverted to its token form?
It's just reverted to its token form.
Oh, weird.
So he'll scoop that up and then just look around nervously.
In the distance, you hear pained sounds and giggling.
That's
Like you hear, like you can't see past like this thing here, like this huge fountain. You can't see past it. It's very tall.
wild.
But you also hear some of that chittering you heard from the plant creatures you fought previously.
That doesn't sound good.
It's
This is where the
quite.
plant gremlins came from.
Yeah, 1 second. I don't like the sound of that.
Quite unsettling.
And Phaedra is going to cast a bless.
How long does that last?
I think it goes for
1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay.
So if we start scooting.
Yeah, you guys are free to move.
Are we in initiative
Wait.
order yet?
Not yet.
Not
Or
yet.
we just do free movements.
I just unpaused the game because I forgot it was paused.
Can I cast Inspire Courage?
You
before we
can, but
start?
that's a 1-round spell.
Oh, never mind. Damn it.
So you'd have to keep singing it every 6 seconds.
Yes.
Not that I would mind, because I'm definitely going to be singing this entire time.
Just from the giggling and like the pain noises, are they distinct enough that maybe Keiko can maybe recognize them?
Make a perception check.
Getting the bad rolls out of the way.
Fuck yeah. It's hard to tell. They're high pitched and a bit breathless and strained, so it's hard to tell.
Okay.
You have not seen many people in distress at the school, so.
Okay. Keiko is just going to have a hand on her mace, and is going to proceed to here.
Phaedra will
See if
follow.
see if she can peek around the corner.
Yeah.
If you
Hannah's
guys want
gonna
me to put your familiars away, I can do that.
hold her staff and follow suit.
Yeah. Scrooge would probably cast Pet Cash.
Okay.
I'll take up the rear.
Just hoover up Scratch.
Okay. So as you guys round the fountain, you do see movement north of you. You see one of those little plant-like creatures kind of gleefully dancing back and forth and chittering. You do see something else next to it, but it's hard to make out. But it is moving.
You see.
Are you guys moving normally or?
Keiko is very bad at moving stealthily, but she'll try to move quietly.
Okay.
Does it seem like it sees us?
Not so far.
Alright.
19.
Capo's crouched down in like a cat crouch.
Phaedra will try and move some quietly. She's going to try and stick close to Keiko to get ready to cast. So get ready to bless.
Keiko's gonna try and move up to here.
Okay.
Bard's trying to be really stealthy, but his hat has jingle bells on it.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
As they're sneaking along, Keiko just looks back and just sees the jingling bells and just
Yes.
lets out a bit of an exasperated sigh.
So as you guys are moving, because of this and other factors,
Oh boy.
you hear a giggle and up ahead in a high-pitched voice say, "Oh, more have come to play."
Do we recognize the voice?
No. It's
Okay.
high-pitched, slightly unhinged. but I definitely would like you guys to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
We
Let's see. I forgot
Hell
to double check
yeah.
what saga I was going to use for this. Is it this one? No, it is not that one.
It was ready to go, Jesus.
Pardon my dust. Nope.
Keiko's like, let's end this. I don't know what's going on, but we're ending this.
Someone is mildly upset they did not get to do their dancing. Angry Kiko is angry. Oh, just Keiko's upset she didn't get to dance more.
Basically, she was having a lovely evening. Away from all the self-imposed stress that she gave herself.
I don't think this was it either. I think it's this one. Sorry. It's been a couple weeks. I forgot to double check what song I was using.
All good.
That's okay.
Everything else is prepped. All right. So, first up in the turn order is Keiko.
Excellent.
So, what would you like to do?
Let's see, Keiko's movement is 25 feet. She'll move up to here,
Okay.
just round the corner, mace in hand, just to
Oh,
see what they're dealing with.
as you come into view, you see two lithe feminine forms that
War to war.
they look like flowers that have come to life, basically. Like their skin is pale, it's the same color as the petals that form their hair, and they are standing on either side of very bloodied class presidents. So Zeke is unconscious right now, bleeding, and Rian is very distressed and in a lot of pain.
What's going on here? Keiko says.
Are you asking anyone in particular?
She's just, just like looking around, just taking things in. How are the plant ladies regarding her?
They're smiling at you. They're showing a lot of teeth. Their teeth are very sharp.
Okay, Keiko doesn't like that.
And the two little plant dudes also smiling at you and dancing, hopping back and forth.
Okay, well, Keiko.
The feminine figures, their hands are talon-like and covered in blood.
Okay, well then. Keiko isn't exactly sure what's going on, but she knows her friends are, in a bad way. So let's open things up. With a blistering invective.
Cool. On
this one.
Okay. That's a will save. Yes. It fails.
Excellent. So the target is Ryan 1 and takes full persistent fire damage.
Cool. Roll me that damage.
So.
Trying to think, because they added a persistent fire damage tag that you can put on people.
Oh, really? I see that. Okay, hold on. Just drag and drop that. Got it.
Okay. I stole the roll though, right?
Roll damage. Yeah, initial damage, I think. Let me double check. Because it would deal the damage.
Deals the damage at the end of its next turn,
Okay.
and then it makes a save to get out of the fire.
Okay.
Wait, so it doesn't deal damage right now?
No, it doesn't deal damage initially. It'll deal damage at the end of every one of their turns until they pass the save.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, Keiko just weaves a curse and just like shouting for these creatures to get away from her friends.
Okay. All right.
That's my turn.
Next up is Capo with Scritch on deck.
Okay. Quick thing though, is anybody else not hearing the music at all?
It
It
cut out for me.
sometimes takes a few minutes to load in.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know why. It doesn't do this with
I'm
my
not-
other campaign, does it?
I'm
Do
not
you
hearing
have
it
a
either.
lot of music?
I'm hearing sound effects, but not music.
Because if you have a lot of sound files, it might be trying to load all of them in sequentially and just taking a while to get to the music.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to cast Ray of Frost on this little planty dingus.
Okay.
Um,
What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Okay.
Pew.
All right. Roll to hit.
Yee.
That unfortunately misses.
Boo. Okay. And then do I get to use another action if I'm not moving?
You have one action left,
What action?
I think. Let me double check.
Okay.
How many actions Ray of Frost is?
Cast
Yeah,
time
Ray of
two,
Frost is 2.
Oh, it's 2. Okay. Just kidding.
You can use Inspire Courage.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask if I could do that. So let me do that. Boom. So then they can drag that to their character sheet, yeah?
Yes. Let me just go ahead and apply that to people.
I dragged it to myself already.
Okay. Because I
Does that
think you're
affect
within
me too?
60. Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, you already did it to yourself. My bad.
Yeah, it should hit everybody in the party.
Okay.
How do I know if it worked when I dragged it to myself?
It's applied. You had it on there twice, but
Oh,
I got it.
rip. Thank you.
I took care of it. All right. I think that should be all of your actions. Next up is this little dude over here. Who's gonna just move here. And then here. And that gives them 1 attack on you, Keiko. And they're gonna try and fight you.
Wow.
That's a 15.
That does not do it.
Rip. Okay. That is their turn. Next up is Scritch. Nayra, you're on deck.
Just check on this. Perfect. Speed. Is there a little lip right here?
Right here?
Yeah.
No, that's tile floor.
Okay, so I could go that route then.
Yeah.
Here.
And even then, any lip that is there is minuscule.
So Scritch is going to scamper around the corner a little bit to get a better look on the situation. And then seeing what's going on and seeing somebody unconscious between two people, he is quickly going to mutter a spell to himself and cast a first level heal on the unconscious boy.
Aw.
Okay. So that is spell. That's going to be 16 healing, so you can roll that on him twice.
Sweet.
And that's going to be Squish's turn.
All right. As you heal him, you see him rouse a little bit and then look a little bit panicked. Like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But he looks better. Definitely looks better than Rian right now.
Not being dead is a good first step.
Yes. All right. Next up is Nera.
Okay, Nera will walk 25 feet forward so she can see people. And then she will use Produce Flame on the further one.
Okay. And is that a save or an attack roll?
That is...
You can click on the icon of the spell and it'll drop it in chat.
I
Okay.
think it's a DC.
It is an attack roll, so just hit the attack in the chat box. That should do it for you.
The attack in the chat box.
Should
Oh,
spell
I
attack
see.
roll.
My bad.
Hell yeah.
That hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and
So
roll me some damage.
1d4 persistent fire damage.
It's going to be
Let's see.
3d4 probably.
Plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Plus, wait, what?
It's going to be 3d4 plus 4.
Click the damage button at the bottom of Produce Flame.
Yeah.
Is that what you hit initially?
Oh,
There
there
you go.
we go. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, my bad.
Yeah, the persistent damage is only on crits.
Surprise.
Oh, I see.
She does not seem to like that at all. She
Good.
seems to actually, in fact, hate that.
Good. Burn.
So we're just gonna casually, yeah. We. And I think that's more persistent fire damage.
Yeah, we're kind of all
Oh,
fire mages.
Good. All right, I think that's it for your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Bard, you will be on deck. First, though, is this lady over here, who isn't exactly happy that you set them on fire. By the way, roll your persistent fire damage.
Cool.
It should auto apply at the end of their turn.
Oh, does it?
No, never mind. If the tag is applied in a certain way, then it can, but I'm not sure how to properly set it outside of spell effects. So
10. 10 fire damage.
Fun. Yeah, they're not happy with you. So they're going to move right here. And they are going to hit you with their claws. That is a 29 to hit.
That's a crit.
Oh boy.
that's a big oopsie.
Thus we learn plants are scary.
So Let's see here. That'll be doubled. Let's see. That'll be 26 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
17 hit points.
Oof.
Spicy.
And then let's see here. I need to do a quick check real quick because they're going to try and lean in and lap up the blood that they just drew.
A lot of blood.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. This is supposed to be... I messed up a character sheet. Oh no!
Ew.
There we go. They do not succeed.
Okay. Was it just like a attack roll?
It's a check that they
Oh.
have to make.
I see.
Probably for the best. That is their turn. Next up, this little guy up here is going to run down here to Nera and chitter at you
Hello.
and then try and bite you.
Oh, that's an enemy. Okay.
That's a natural 1. And then it's going to try and whap you with one of its claws. 21.
That just hits.
Oh, no.
Oh well.
You take 10 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Ouch.
Let's see.
And that is its turn. Let's see. Next we have this lady here. Let's see. What is she going to do? I have to measure some shit now. So she is going to use 2 of her actions to just casually slide behind you here, Nera.
Okay.
She doesn't like fire.
Well, that's too fucking bad.
For you. As she's going to claw at you. That is a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. For 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Okay. Nera's not looking too hot.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Bard. Phaedra, you're on deck.
Bard is going to wiggle his little butt.
Oh, real quick, while you're moving, Nera, roll persistent fire damage.
Wait. How do I do that?
Scrolls up. Let's see. So, I'm guessing it's just rolling damage again.
If
So
it
if you
was from
scroll,
reduced flame, persistent fire damage is only on a crit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
is
read
it?
that wrong.
Never
I'm
mind
so
then.
sorry.
Never mind. Okay.
Bard's gonna cast Impending Doom on the one south of Nera.
Okay.
It's a DC 19 will check.
Rolled a 16. Wow.
The creature is immediately flat-footed.
Okay.
And then it's a 3-round thing. So at the end of the 3rd round, the target witnesses its death and takes 66 mental damage. It is flat-footed. Next round, it becomes frightened 2. 3rd round, it becomes stunned 1, and then
Okay.
it takes full damage. I will
Okay.
post it in the thingy.
Cool.
And that is Bard's turn.
All right. Next up is Phaedra. Keiko, you're on deck.
Okay. These plant people showing up. There's like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. How? So I can see this little dude here, despite the...
Yes.
Okay. So if I do something that has a 15-foot cone from me, would it hit Naira? 'Cause, like, that's 15. She's at 20. He's at 15.
You're wanting to do a 15-foot cone?
Yes, that's what the spell I was gonna do.
Okay. It would hit that dude and her, but not Naira.
Okay.
What do you want?
So that is what I am going to do then. She's going to start muttering and cast Spray of Stars.
Okay.
So her star freckles are actually going to light up, and she's going to start floating, and then they're going to shoot out in spray of little fiery red stars at those two.
Okay. Let's see.
So they have to do a
Reflex save.
DC 20.
She succeeds.
Okay.
This one actually crit succeeds.
Okay. So crit succeeds.
Which is insane.
Yeah, over a 21. Jeez.
I rolled a natural 19.
So
yeah.
That little guy's unaffected, but the big one takes half damage and will be dazzled for 1 round. So I'm gonna roll the damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Your mic's cutting in and out, Chris, just to let you know.
Okay, thanks.
That's fire damage?
Yes.
I mean, they take whole damage because they don't like fire.
Have a tummy plants don't like fire. Preposterous.
Gasp.
Yes. Like gasp. And then last one. Let's see here.
Let me get rid of that AoE marker for you.
Okay. 1 second, I'm trying to look at the spells here and their actions. It's not showing all of them.
What are you looking for?
I was looking at trying to look at shield, but
shield is a single action.
Yeah. Can't if I cast it on someone else, it lasts till the next turn, or
Shield is self only.
oh, it's self only.
Yes.
The only reason Lana can cast on other people is fancy shit I gave her.
Ah, gotcha. That case, that's actually she's just going to back up a bit here, a couple pieces. If I move there, is this plant is that stuff all? Oops, wrong line. Is this stuff all in the way? Like the big huge plant in the middle? Like what's not in the way?
It slightly obstructs your view, but it's not like in the way of spells.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, she'll move there and stay there. That's it.
Okay. All right. Next up, Keiko. Capo, you're on deck.
Okay. Keiko is bleeding badly. But let's see. She'll reach towards her belt pouch for a potion, but she's just going to just glare at the plant thing, and is going to just say, "You're going to want to go away from me," and is going to cast command.
Okay. That's a will save.
Yep.
On this one.
Yep.
To basically just move away.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god, they rolled a 20.
Huzzah! Failure.
So let's see.
First action on its next turn.
Okay.
That actually works really well with what I have planned.
Huzzah!
Cool.
Accidental synergy.
Let's see.
And
Fucking
Keiko's
action
going.
economy stuff.
Yeah. Keiko's going. Can she get a potion and drink it, or is that?
How many actions was command? And you're drinking it yourself?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah. Your last action, you could drink it yourself. It takes 2 actions to feed it to somebody else.
Okay. Just gonna pop a potion out of her pouch and down it. And where are my potions?
It should just be in your inventory, and you should just be able to click the item and use it.
Let's see. I get only 8 hit points back, but that's fine. Heal. And that's my turn.
Okay.
All right.
Next up is Capo with Scritch on deck.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to move. Oh, turn off the ruler. How do I turn that off again?
Click on the person to the top left, and then make sure you're on the little square.
On the little square.
It's at the very top of the menu. It's like a box made out of like little.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. All right. Move there, and then I'm going to cast command on this one
Okay.
and tell it to eat dirt. Lay down.
Mm,
Get on the ground.
okay. So you're asking it to go prone?
Yes. In
With the
just
will
the
save,
most
yeah.
capo way possible.
Let's see.
It actually just stops what it's
Okay.
doing and starts shoveling dirt in its mouth.
I mean, that'll work
Right.
too, to be honest.
It is a
Oh
plant.
my god.
Another 20.
No, it rolled a 17. They're rolling the worst will saves I've ever seen in my life.
We take those.
I hope you know that, like, I don't think I've rolled above a 6 for a will save, like a natural 6 on their
So is
will
it
saves.
a regular
My
failure or a
God.
crit failure?
Failure.
It's a normal failure.
Okay. So yeah, first
So
action.
they are prone.
They will be on their turn.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. I think that's all your actions.
Yep.
Suddenly I hate this encounter.
Hey, it's pretty funny to me.
Yeah, it would be, Mr. Cake Lid.
Teehee.
Teehee.
Oh, they're only like 5th level. What's the worst that they could do? Oh god.
My superpower is being obnoxious. You underestimate me.
All right. Next up is this little dude next to Keiko.
I don't like them.
You don't like them?
I don't like.
They're going to attack Keiko once with their mouth. That's a 19.
That hits.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. That is 10 points of piercing damage.
I'm back at 15. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Party, party, party.
I forgot to remove some damage, so I'm applying it differently. And then they're going to swing on Scritch twice. That's a 14. God
No.
damn. And a 15.
No.
I have, like, aside from that one crit, the rolls I've been doing are abysmal. It's kind of
I'll
funny.
take 'em.
It's kind of funny. All right. That's its turn. Scritch, you're up. Nera, you're on deck.
Okay.
So, the 2 people on the north side of the room, are they currently restrained by anything? Or are they just... Are they free to get up and move from what it looks like from here? They're just
They're
injured.
just heavily injured and terrified. They're like kind of clinging to each other.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to
Scritch-
ask them to move, they can.
Yeah, just Scritch will look between Keiko and excuse me, Nayra and be like, if would either of you be adverse to falling back a little bit if I did something to impede them towards moving towards the other ones?
I guess I could. Yes.
Ah, good. Then hopefully we should be able to outrun this. And Scritch will pull out a tiny little bottle of smoldering embers from around his neck and say, I think these plants, it's better off that they start again from scratch. And he blows on one of the little embers from within the bottle. And this area begins to fill with smokes and embers, and he casts wildfire on that area. That is
Cool.
now dangerous terrain. Anytime something steps through it, they take 2 fire damage per step. And anything that sits in it takes persistent fire damage as well. And each action I spend on the following turns increases its range by 5 feet.
That is so good with what is about to happen. I love it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Scritch will do what he can to give you cover. He recommends that you move away from the flames, though, as he says as he looks back towards the other 2 in the back. We'll do what we can to distract them.
Rian just responds, okay. Also, I hate you for that pun. I caught it. You're not safe.
Wait, what did I miss? I missed a pun.
I
Damn
said
it.
to start from scratch.
Oh my god.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
I took
Thanks,
I
love
could. I had to draw attention to it because I wasn't about to suffer alone.
Alright. Let me just check something on my sheet real quick.
Do they take damage immediately, or just on their
No,
turn?
only on their turns. Yeah, if they end their turn, they take persistent fire damage, and if they move through it, they take damage per square. Do I have something that gives me?
That's gonna have a fun side effect because pretty much everything in this room is flammable.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
it's okay. He can snuff it out. And then Scritch is going to can he move into this area on the side or just to the south?
Yeah, it's not rough terrain. It's just plants.
Okay. He's going to take a 5-foot step back this way to give. Oh no, wait. He can just run around because there's enough room for him to get away. Nice scratch.
Oh,
So he's
you
going to
you put him away, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Yep. So Scritch moves around the side to give the others room to step away.
Cool.
And that is my turn.
All right.
Well,
Kiara, you're up. Bard, you're on deck.
unfortunately, I need to rethink my turn now.
We casters.
um,
I wouldn't know that pain at all.
how do cones work? Like a 15-foot cone.
It sprays in a cone, like a
So-
triangle.
So it starts from any of the adjacent squares next to you. Typically from at the border of your square or at the corner of your square, depending on where you're casting it from.
If you
So-
want to measure it, you can go to the measurement controls, and there's like there's a way to do it.
Yeah,
It's
little
the
less
second
than
one
sign.
down.
Huh? I'm not seeing any less than signs anywhere.
If you go to the ruler, like the corner ruler.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
that makes an angle instead of the straight ruler. There's a circle and then like a little,
Yep.
a little arrow.
Yeah, if it's the little carrot symbol for cone template.
Let's just step back here. Yes, I could. So Nara's gonna. That's not what I wanted.
You would catch Keiko in that. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
I have 15 hit points.
I am well aware of this. Nira's gonna step back behind Keiko a bit, take a deep breath, and say, Keiko, trust me. And her hair's gonna start to glow more reddish, and there's gonna be like reddish energy going down, like almost fire going down her veins and her arms. And she is gonna cast Rejuvenating Flames.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Oh, that's neat. I love that.
Nice.
let's see. Basic
Get fucked,
reflex save.
idiots.
I forgot you had that. That's pretty sexy.
I didn't know that existed. That's
Both
great.
spells are great.
Nira's a
Uh,
phoenix. She gets fun stuff.
This
she
one
is.
saves. What about you? This is a reflex. This one fails.
So
Wait.
half damage from the one at the top, and
I
then
haven't-
full damage to the one on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, she was just doing the saves for when you rolled damage.
Okay.
Yep.
And then damage roll. Boop. And then
Cool.
Hey.
I think for the healing I have
Let's get... Hold on, let me.
does my blood magic take effect on my bloodline spell?
I want to say it does. I can check real quick.
Okay.
That's a sorcerer thing.
Yeah. Because sorcerers all have a blood magic, and I wasn't sure if it only takes effect on their bloodline spell or when it does.
Blood magic is whenever you cast a bloodline spell using a focus point or granted from your spell slot from that type. So you
Okay.
gain your blood magic effect.
So Keiko heals for 1d4?
3d4.
3d4?
I'd say the same damage we rolled it applies as healing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then my blood magic, I don't think I can like click on it to put it in chat. But Primal Fire of Life and Death flows through you or one target. Choose to have either you or the target spell gain temporary hit points equal to the spell's level for 1 round, or have the target take spell fire damage equal to the spell's level.
What's going on with this? What?
Sorcerer blood magic.
Yes.
No, I missed part of it. Sorry, I was doing something.
Whenever you cast a bloodline spell using, yeah,
So this is your bloodline effect?
yeah. Choose to
Okay.
have either you or the target of the spell gain temporary hit points equal to the spell's level for 1 round.
Okay. It would probably be you in this case because it doesn't have a target. The spell doesn't. It's just a cone.
It's not
Okay.
the target, it's a target. Of the
A
spell.
target. Okay. So you could choose Keiko or yourself.
I will choose Keiko then.
Yay.
Okay. So how many
So you get-
temporary hit points is that?
It's a first
Technically
level.
3.
3?
It's
Spell?
heightened.
It's heightened? Okay.
Focus spells auto heightened.
So 3 HP?
3 temp HP.
Okay.
I have already
And
tried it.
you also get a +1 status bonus to fortitude saves for a minute.
Ooh.
Also, I'm not sure what just happened, but my spell attack went from 12 to 11.
Because your Inspire Courage probably expired.
Yeah, it expired.
Yes.
Okay. Never mind then.
They started tracking that properly.
Okay. Anything else on your turn? I think that's it. That was your movement and your action.
Yep,
Yeah,
that
2
is-
actions. Cool. All right. Next up is the one on Keiko. Let's see here. It is going to try and pursue the one that put it in the fire field.
First, it's gonna run away.
Yep, it has to move
Oh,
away
that's
from me.
right. Oh God.
Command.
Oh no.
Scritch is evil. I love.
Where is it going?
Fire druid.
So how much damage does it take per square?
2.
And
2, 4.
and when do I apply my persistent fire damage to it?
At the end of its turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So away. Yeah. That's like 6 damage, I think. Oops. Would help if I was on the right one. So 2, 3. So it runs that way. It's not really happy.
I would imagine not.
Oh, it's really not happy. So it's going to decide to be really mad. And see the next thing that it can attack and go after Phaedra.
Sorry.
I'm got some conditions on me, so that's gonna be a bit fun.
A natural one.
Okay.
Never mind.
Damn it.
These plants can't roll for shit.
No, they
Plant.
can't. Cool. Roll your persistent fire damage.
Yeah. 10 total.
Cool. Cool. Next we've got this one down here. It spies a new friend to play with. And Scuttle's down here. It is going to bite you with a 25.
That's rude.
Does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, does a 25 hit a mage?
Don't bully me.
Bit.
I mean, I'm sure Reese has higher than that in Matt's campaign.
Now.
Level 5.
Okay, I
Now,
have
with
22
a lot of
AC,
health.
Okay.
Okay, you
How's
take.
your AC so high?
I have a lot of dexterity.
There you. Okay, that explains it.
You
Cake
take
has
6
none.
points of piercing damage because it rolled like garbage. And then it's gonna smack you with its little claws for a 12. So that misses. And that's its turn. They're doing really well.
Trying his
Barks
best.
is gonna pout at it and be like, "You're being very mean."
Next is this one here.
Who spends its
And-
first turn going prone?
It does, yes. So it goes prone.
You sound so gleeful.
Goes prone.
Matt's favorite thing in the world is to
Spends
kick
an
the
action
shit
getting back to its feet.
Just does a push up.
Yeah, she goes and she sits very politely down and then looks around and then stands back up.
A little embarrassed.
Yes, very embarrassed, smoothing down the petals of her like weird petal skirt thing. And then she's going to squint at Capo and decide to swing on Nera. She's right there.
Oh, that was a really good spell, by the way, Rix.
Oh, God.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
17.
Nope.
Jesus fucking Christ. Isn't this fun?
Barb says no.
We're having fun.
We have fun here.
Next up is Bard. Phaedra, you're on deck. This is just gonna be bully the DM's creations for like this entire.
Bard's gonna pout at the one that's standing in front of him.
Wait, your spell is going, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they are it's been a round, so they're
They
Was it
are
this one?
now.
Oh, the impending doom. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was only one yeah, South and Era initially.
They are now.
They're no longer
frightened too.
flat-footed. They're no longer flat-footed, they're frightened too, yeah?
It doesn't say anything about them not being flat-footed anymore. It
Oh,
just
do they
says
just
it says the creature is immediately flat-footed. On the second round, it becomes frightened 2. On the third round, it also becomes stunned 1.
Cool. So
So
it's
the
frightened
stack.
2.
I can post it again for you.
I've got it.
Okay.
Okay, I just remembered. So,
Yeah.
continue.
10. He's gonna look at the one in front of him, be like, "That was very mean of you," and he's going to reach out and like gently caress its plant face
Ugh.
and cast Shock and Grasp.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 28.
It chitters uncomfortably.
That's why it's like, you need to be nicer.
Is that a tone?
Fuck it.
Okay,
Bard.
roll damage. That definitely hits.
Is that a hit or a crit?
That's what I'm
Ooh.
wondering.
That is a crit. Actually, that is just a crit.
It takes. Okay, so it takes 2d12 electricity, which is doubled.
Cool.
And then it also takes 1d4 persistent electricity damage.
Oh, good.
I just imagine Bard having no sense of personal space, just like caresses its face and just like fish hooks its mouth with their thumb before zapping them.
It's like sitting
Probably.
there twitching with electricity and like it looks
Discomfort.
vaguely terrified.
The
It just
soulless
experienced
eyes
a
of Bard.
large amount of pain. Jesus. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
He's gonna force bolt the one that has impending doom on it.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna open that again. They take that much damage.
Oh, it doesn't even need to hit? It's just
Nope.
like magic missile?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a focus point magic missile.
Jesus Christ.
So don't piss off the tiny little.
Bard's just over there like tugging at its sleeves. He's like, "These are kind of cool. I'm glad I switched to botany. Are you poisonous if I eat you?"
Let's not eat things we don't know what they are.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Can you tell me? He's just staring at the green plant in front of him.
I do not know, so it's probably best not to.
We'll
Bard's
consult Zek later.
Bard's gonna
Used
glance at the one next to her, like, "Can I eat them?"
Let's not right now. It's probably not the best idea.
If you really think about it, the crime here was engineering plants that could feel pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flower lady. Flower lady.
She looks at you and gives you like this really manic look.
What happens if I eat this? And he's gonna point at the green one.
She does not answer you. She just cocks her head and it's really uncanny. It's like doll-like.
That's very rude. That's the end of his turn.
Okay. Next up is Phaedra. Keiko, you're on deck.
Phaedra's like, this thing is dove in front of her. And she's gonna do a inner radiance torrent.
Okay.
Blast it real quick.
Is it a line?
It is a line, yeah, straight ahead of her.
Okay.
So
Okay.
looks like no one's. The other two are just out of the way.
I don't have them in the turn order, so I will move them after your turn then. Because they should be moving.
Okay. But it looks like it does the damage, and they then It also has to do a reflex save.
Okay, let me see here. That is a long spell. Okay, so it's a reflex save for them.
Long spell.
22.
It is a 21 reflex save, so
So they just save.
god damn it. Okay. But they still get the damage, so. That. I'm not quite sure why it's doing double. 'Cause it's only supposed to be 4d4, unless there's something weird with my spells that auto heightened it.
You put a second level spot in a third level spell slot, so it casts it at a higher level.
Okay, I did click on the third level version of it, so.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so it
it heightened
heightened.
at 1 level.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so let me double check. Do they take half damage from this then?
It didn't.
Yes.
The reflex save was just if they were getting blinded.
So
Hang on, it's not
Cre-
showing the details very well in the character sheet thingy.
creatures in the area must attempt a basic reflex save. Basic reflex saves are always for no damage, half damage, full damage, double damage.
Gotcha.
Okay. So they would take half. Still, damage is damage.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting to look a little bit rough.
And then since that was just 2 actions, see, that didn't do the trick. She's gonna try to smack it with her star knife.
Okay.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
That's a crit.
Yay!
So
Hey.
roll me that crit damage. Fuck yeah. Does that do anything special or just magical?
It's just a weapon. It's a deadly. No, it's already got counted the damage, so I think that doesn't have anything special to it otherwise.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
And that's her turn. Take a look here. Yeah, I just got the striking rune, so I don't think it has anything else special to it that's not accounted for.
Okay. Let me just, before we start up, I'm just going to move these two. As Rian just kind of drags Zeke to the side.
You've just seen the force bolts zoom past him.
Yeah, so we'll just have them move at the beginning of every round. Like a layer action. Which doesn't exist in Pathfinder. Does it? Wait, does it?
I add them in. They're fun.
They are fun. All right, so next up is Keiko. Capo, you're on deck.
I'm going to do biting words
On
this thing.
on this one. Okay.
Yeah. So
Is that a save? No, it's an attack. Okay.
it's an attack roll. So for reference, so it's 2 actions to cast this, and it lasts for a minute. Is it always 2 actions to use it?
Let me check here.
Is it a sustained, Sephi?
It's a single action to cast it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh, I
says
see.
you can attack with your words when you finish casting the spell, and can repeat the attack once on each of your subsequent turns by taking a single action.
Okay.
So if we continue to cuss it out, it costs less actions.
Yeah, basically. Just gonna direct some very scornful words at this thing, and 28.
That is a crit.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
There's no crit option, so are we just gonna double it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't you crit on the first one too?
So 10 damage.
All right.
How bad is it looking?
It's looking somewhat bad. It's not got much left.
Okay. She is going to
It's not
attempt
near
to
death, but it's
22 with a mace strike
that hits.
for another 5 damage.
It shrieks at you angrily and hops up and down.
And that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Capo. Scritch, you're on deck.
Got it.
Alright. I cast Blistering Invective on this one.
Okay.
Boom.
Can I think have multiple persistent things on it?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, different. As long as they're different types.
As long as they're different, yeah.
I already have blistering invective on it.
Oh, on that one?
Yeah.
Oh. Ew. Is this the one that's not looking too hot?
Yeah.
If you hover over them, it'll say like near death or injured or something like that.
For some
Yeah.
reason, I had that ability earlier and now it's gone for some reason. Nothing
Weird.
happens
Okay.
when I mouse
Yeah, this
over
one's near
something.
death. The one in front of
Okay.
Phaedra is just injured. The one in front of
Nera.
Nera is just injured.
Okay. Then actually, 1 second here. Go back to measuring. Sorry, my child is TikToking. I'm gonna move here. Wait, I gotta do that. And then I would actually like to. Oh, please tell me I'm. Whoops. Nope, wrong thing. Ruler. Okay, I would actually like to cast Mind Reading on. What's her name?
Rian, their name?
Yes,
That one?
sorry. But yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and figure out a will save for this character. Oh wait, I do have it. Holy crap. I think. Yes. Okay. Do. They rolled a 23.
Motherfucker.
I'm
Alright.
sorry.
How dare.
So on a failure, vague surface thoughts. From what you can tell, all that they're thinking about right now is getting Zeke out of here.
Okay. That's my turn, I believe.
Okay. All right. Next is this little dude next to Keiko. It's unhappy with you.
Oh, I imagine. It's also standing in fire.
It is standing in fire. Fuck. It would not stay in fire. Does it, when it leaves, like it's currently in a square of fire, when it leaves, would it also take damage, Matt? I'm guessing.
I'm thinking because it's still moving through it. It's just moving out, so it would take 4. It would take the 2 fire damage from stepping out.
Annoyed. It's gonna move behind you here. And it's gonna try and bite you. And it's gonna roll a natural 1. Cool. And then it's gonna try and claw at you. And it's gonna roll a 14.
But nope.
It-
Keiko will just like interpose the half of her mace between her
It
and
had
it.
it had a very successful turn. Cool. Next up is Scritch with Nera on deck.
Yep. Seeing how everything has scattered since he cast it, Scritch is going to think against expanding the wildfire and just gesture towards it quickly, and you see the flames sputter out and the embers float back into his little net container. Time for his other high level spell. The fun one.
Fun one.
Fun one.
Oh boy.
Let's see if I can math.
That is a big circle.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can do this without murdering people. Oh, please. The
Oh,
way
no.
people are placed, I cannot, unfortunately.
Oh no, I know what you're doing. Don't worry, I want to do the same thing.
Does the spell start with fire and end with ball?
It's the only spell fit. Only fireball.
You see Scritch like putting his hands in the air as if like framing an invisible picture. Phaedra, you do not happen to be fire resistant, do you?
I'll be
Sorry, God, I keep missing. I'm sorry. Naira, you do not happen to be fire resistant, do you?
To the best of my knowledge, I am not, unfortunately. I think I would be. Alas.
How unfortunate.
We are in a greenhouse.
Well, yeah, we're just trying to have some fun in the greenhouse.
Fire is surprisingly good for plants in the long term.
Technically, not wrong.
I do not need another. I do not need another cycle. Cycle life lecture.
Or do you?
Fine, this one will be stiff. And he is going to cast Produce Flame on the one in front of Phaedra this time.
Okay.
So let us cast the Producing Flame. I believe that is just it. Is it not let me? Okay. Us. 29 to hit.
That is a crit.
Hell
I think.
yeah.
No, that's not a crit. I'm sorry. Wrong. I was thinking of the wrong one. This one, right?
Yep.
That is not a crit. That is a hit, though. Sorry.
Even with the frightened, reducing their AC.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
My status effect was useful.
it's one shy of being a
Damn
crit.
it.
Damn it. All right. So that'll still be.
Wait, no, I calculated it wrong. That is a
Oh,
crit.
Hell
Yes!
Give the people what they want.
That's a big crit.
My brain don't do math good today.
My
All
brain
right.
never do math good, so.
And that's fire
So-
damage?
So that's 20 fire damage.
Ooh.
Double?
How do you want to do it?
Oof, ouch, bare bones.
So, being disappointed that he couldn't cast a fireball, Scritch is going to focus his attention on that and redirecting the flames from the wildfire into a searing, burning bolt that he can barely contain. He's just going to launch this bolt in a direction and nearly shower Capo with a explosion of flaming plant debris as he just incinerates it into ash.
Yeah. She like catches fire and you see her look terrified briefly and then scream in this really high-pitched, almost painful tone and then just becomes ash. There
Capo
she
also
goes.
screams in a very feminine manner.
Oh no, is Phaedra okay?
Phaedra's
I mean,
fine?
it didn't do any damage in an AoE.
No. Keiko heard the scream.
Oh.
Kappa scream.
Amazing.
I was just like, oh no, it's okay. That was Capo.
Oh.
Cool. Cool.
And he's just gonna take another 5-foot step back.
God damn it. Okay. All right, Nara, you're up. Bard, you're on deck.
So I just discovered that turns out continual flame is not a damaging spell. Oop.
What?
At
Oops.
least not that I can figure. Like, it doesn't have any damage on it.
Which one is it?
Continual flame.
Yeah. That.
It's like a living torch that you can carry around.
Oh.
Well, the more
Oh.
you know.
Yeah.
It's a fire you can light underwater though.
Mhm.
Good to
It's
know.
pretty neat.
Well, in light of that, since I was gonna try using that, since it's one of my few higher level spells, but Nera's just gonna take a look at the one in front of her and very angrily say, "Get away from me, you abomination." And she will put her hands out and cast Burning Hands on its chest.
Burning hands.
Hell yeah.
That's a reflex save to this one.
To the one in front of no, to
This one.
that one.
Okay. All right. Reflex save. That's a failure.
Okay.
Rolled a 17 because I can't roll above a 6 on
Hell
saves today.
Plants can't roll it. Lesson learned. And
DMs
so-
can't roll well.
It's true. This is known.
Don't lie. You've crit me so many times.
10 or 5.
Okay. Gonna just.
I hate it when mom and dad fight.
It's very important that mom and dad fight. It's how we maintain the DM balance we have.
Oh, I don't know if Joel knows that joke.
What?
Hi, I'm dad. Matt is mom.
I just said I hate it when mom and dad fight.
No, we are dad and mom.
In my
It's the friend group.
my campaign's called Hands of the Mother.
So Matt is
I
mom.
played as the mother goddess for a very, very long time.
It's fantastic.
All right. Anything else on your turn? Nera?
Yes. And then she will put her other hand on her chest, mutter a quick prayer, and cast heal.
So that's okay. So you're just healing yourself.
Yes.
All right. Roll me that healing. Amazing.
Oh.
Well, I am now at half my HP.
Cool.
Hey, same.
Where the fuck?
I applied it.
No, I tried to update my the number of spells I had in it. For some reason, moved the order of my arcane and
Oh, if you
primal.
click on like where it says second level or whatever, it typically changes the order. It's weird.
Yeah, that was strange.
It happens. All right. Next up is the little dude next to Bard. It screeches at Bard and then tries to hit Bard.
I told you you were being mean. You're supposed to stop that.
That's a 30. It's the first good hit since my first crit.
That's a crit.
Oh, is it?
They either
I
crit or
wonder
miss.
what thy mage's AC is, bitch. I'm mage.
Hey. Scritches is 22. Okay.
Scritch is an anomaly.
Scritch is fast as fuck, yo.
Spider Scritch.
So you take.
See, he's
It's
twitchy.
it's the most garbage crit ever. You ready?
Damn it.
Yeah. 2
You
damage.
take 11 points of piercing damage.
This Bart's just gonna pout at it. He's like, "You're being very rude."
It bites his finger.
It's gonna claw you again. 16,
No.
and it's gonna try it again. 17.
No. Bart's like,
I can
Cool.
Bart's doing the thing where he holds his palm against his forehead, like, no.
He's like, Bart's
Peace.
being 2 feet tall.
He's so tiny.
Bart's just like, "I'm gonna use your leaves for tea."
Oh.
Ooh.
Sweet,
So-
delicious poison ivy tea.
Mm.
Wait, is this thing stunned
Oh, well,
because of your spells, Sam?
Not yet.
It's its turn, so wouldn't
It's
it be
frightened
stunned?
too.
No.
It got frightened too last round.
yeah.
Oh.
It says per round, and so I assume that's on my turn. I don't.
I thought it was
know.
on each of its turns. It just got it.
It just says on the round.
Oh, on the round, that means it should be the top of the turn order then.
Oh, I kind of just assumed it was like my turn, like when it first started, one round.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Fuck it. It's on its turn. So that
So
means
it is
it's
stunned one then.
stunned one.
So
Forgot
it
what that
has
does.
one less action.
One
And it
less
takes-
action.
And it takes its full damage then right now.
Oh god. Okay. Jesus!
That's 66 mental damage. It literally sees its own death. I also didn't roll below a 3.
Hold on. Jesus! It shrieks in pain, and you just see like this greenish blue like ichor drip from its mouth and its eyes and its ears.
Excuse me, it's called Icor.
I'm so fucking sorry.
Is
Go
it
fuck
actually
yourself.
is it actually Icor?
Yeah, it's Icor.
Ew.
That
Hate
that does-
that.
That
Yeah,
is-
it's not fun.
that's wrong. I don't care if it's correct. It's wrong.
It's like some
Yeah,
GIF.
agreed.
Yeah.
No.
And then she's gonna come over here.
Not the GIF. Can you put the GIF?
And then is going to swing on Scritch all of one time because she only has 2 actions. Oh my god. She's covered in fucking status effects. That's a oh god, it's a 21.
Scritch just dodges out of the way. What's that persistent
God.
damage look like? Does it run over to him to die?
Wait. What is the persistent damage from though?
Oh no,
Forget.
that was the false persistent damage, I think.
Yeah, I think it was.
Also, the little green guy in front of me is supposed to be taking persistent electricity damage.
Is it its turn yet?
I don't know.
Oh, it was its turn. So what's the damage? Roll that.
Let me find it again. I think it's just a D4.
This is
Hell
this is
yeah.
just like what type of damage is it?
Electricity.
Okay.
No, it's not fire. Don't worry. You're safe on that one for now.
This is just like the persistent damage fight. The persistent damage fight and the DM low roll fight.
It's okay. Plants
High
can't
hopes,
roll.
low rolls.
Got high hopes.
Just,
Cool.
you know, stationary. They
So
can't
that one's really bad off. This one here.
Mhm.
And now it's Bard's turn with Phaedra on deck.
Hey, 1 second. Mom's talking to me.
Okay. I need to check on something while you do that then.
No one appreciates my puns.
I appreciate it.
I need to look up what my weapon traits are, 'cause I don't actually know what they all do.
Yeah, Matt, I totally had a moment as soon as we entered combat of, if I wasn't playing straight character, I could just start the fight by casting Fireball. We could go full
Yeah.
chaos.
The unfortunate thing for these plants is that 80% of our party loves fire.
Speaking of which.
Hmm?
Oh shit, fuck off. Bart's just gonna casually walk right here. And he's gonna smile at the little green guy, and then turn his little beady eyes to the flower lady. And he's
Oh
like,
boy.
I saw it in the cards, And then on the green guy, he's going to cast Ignite Fireworks.
Fucking excuse me.
Yeah, there's a fireworks spell.
Cabo
So I
just
need
chuckles.
a DC 19 reflex from the little green one and the flower lady.
Well, the little green one actually crits on their save.
I
Let's
rolled
check.
a 29 reflex?
It rolled a natural 20.
Damn. Little
Sorry.
green guy. What? That's fine. He was more so talking to the lady.
But she rolled a natural 1.
Ripperoonie.
So how do you want to do this? Like, literally just.
Wow. That's some sad damage. Well, Bart
It
is
doesn't
literally-
matter.
Yeah. Bart's literally going to stare at her with his beady black axolotl eyes. And he's just like, I saw it in the cards. And then it's just a lot of explosives all around her as she dies.
So yeah, in a beautiful fiery fireworks display, these little beautiful starbursts of color erupt all over her body, and she screams in horrific agony, and then burns away into ash.
And then Bart will look at Scritch and be like, did I do it right?
You see, Scritch have, a flashback PTSD for a moment, as, the fireworks ignite a quarter inch from his face, before he, shakes his head for a moment and goes, oh, you should be very careful not to cast that one on the campus. I don't think the headmistress likes those.
Oh. Well, maybe we just don't tell her about it this time. I'm sorry if it was
Yes,
very
yeah.
close to you. I knew it when it hit you, though.
Oh, no, I'm fine with that. It's just she was very mad last time Scritch did it.
Oh, you've done it before? I've been wanting to try it, honestly. I think it would be fun in the
God,
sky.
I forgot.
Yes, one of my counselors misinformed me that she liked fireworks more than she did.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Do you think she likes rain clouds? I can make those too. That's not
Kathian
fire.
is a wonderful person. I don't know what you're talking about.
Kathian, what the fuck? That's Bart's turn.
Cool. Next up is Phaedra with Keiko on deck.
Kira's just gonna do a little side turn and look at Bard with a bit of horror in her eyes, like, okay.
Like Bart
That
looked
just
stuff
happened.
when he said it. I need that to be very
Okay.
clear.
Let's see here. The one between
My
Keiko and
Bard.
Nera. How wrecked does that one look?
I can handle
Badly
it
injured.
if you want to focus on something else.
Nice.
This one's near death. This one's badly injured. They both not looking good.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, Phaedra's just gonna look at the little dude over to her left here and chuck her star knife at it.
Okay.
'Cause she
Roll
can-
to hit.
She can throw it. That is not probably going to do it.
A 10?
No.
Unfortunately, no.
Kind of look at it like, all right, fine, try again.
Unfortunately, also no.
Well, fine.
Pat, 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 pat. I feel that. As Reese, I feel that.
You live another day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Reese looking at the ancient black dragon. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking hit this. Anything else
Yeah.
on your turn?
Nope.
One.
That's all. She's too light. She's like still floating every time she tries to chuck the thing. So
Oh no.
not far, but a little
Just
bit of a bounce.
spinning in place as they threw themselves off balance.
Yeah,
Getting
pretty much.
dizzy.
Yeah. Here, her minor curse is taking effect, and that's it. Does nothing.
All right. Top of the turn order. I'm gonna move these two a little bit further.
Keiko is going to do her biting words on the badly injured one.
Okay.
28
That's a crit.
Sweet.
for 16 total damage.
You crit every time you cuss it out. It's awesome.
How do you want to do it?
Let's see. How does this work? You tag your with your
Basically, you
words-
just you swear at them so angrily that they just die. That they feel it physically.
I think she's going to first like break into a run because she just kind of wants to get these plants out of the way. She's just going to just shout at it and just say "out of my way," and just sort of like shoulder check it with like her mace.
Oh.
And yeah.
So you do, and then its head explodes. Like it goes,
Eh.
and then just pops like a fucking pimple.
And she's going to use her movement to here, and she's going to bring her mace down on this one.
Cool.
23
That hits.
for 9 damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Jesus. It had exactly 9 HP left.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
So you get another one. How do you want to do it?
After shoulder checking the other one and charging this one, she's going to bring her mace like squarely right down on its bulb.
So it looks up at you and goes, eh! And then like your mace comes down and it just splatters across the floor. Like it just becomes a smudge on the floor. It's really gross. It kind of sticks to your mace a little bit when you pull it back. Like there's little strings of ichor.
That still feels wrong.
Mhm.
I know, I hate it. I'm really
Yeah.
upset about it. And with that, we exit combat. We're close to being done. But let's take a quick like 5.
'Kay.
So,
Or
and then we will wrap this up.
I feel like we just disassembled a capstone project.
Really?
I don't know.
well, I mean, 2 of the enemies were called escaped finals, so
Yeah.
the plants weren't expecting all the students to just immediately start launching Molotovs at them.
Also, I maybe perhaps made them take extra damage from fire because I knew all of you had fire magic pretty much.
Hi, evocation wizard at your service.
So Vit.
Yeah.
Future reference thing. I don't know if you were doing something special for them for this fight. Weakness in Pathfinder 2e is they take flat additional damage when they take it from that type.
Yeah, I was doing
Okay.
something special for this.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I know
'Cause
that's a D&D 5e thing.
It is, but you're in a special place.
Wee.
Also, I didn't want the fight to take 9 years.
That's fair.
Hey,
I'm a simple DM with
would've
simple
been-
needs.
it would have been fucking hilarious though for them when they ran over the wildfire for them to just take like 50 fucking damage and die.
They were taking a lot. They took double damage from it.
Mhm.
No fireballs for us.
I need you
Alas.
to know that I was measuring for the fireworks since round 1.
You should just
But
play
every-
casters all the time, obviously.
Everybody was always in the way, so I had a chance.
This break totally isn't so that I can, prepare my dinner so that I can consume it.
How
after
dare
this.
you consume?
How dare.
Man, if only I cast Fireball instead of Rejuvenating Flames.
Just cast Rejuvenating Fireball.
If
No.
only I had TPK'd my own party.
I don't think Cindy would have appreciated that.
Hey,
Reese thinks about it sometimes.
don't get me wrong. If Scritch was the only one that was going to get caught in the blast, he would have fireballed himself.
Fair.
Valid.
Oh, Bard was about to firework himself in the face, and I was like, wait, he can move.
It would have been funny if I think some people didn't take any damage.
Yeah, I didn't
Right?
take
I
any.
didn't
I
take
didn't
anything.
take any.
See?
I was trying to
Fuck,
get a
man.
chance to do a torrent and line up everyone, but like, as soon as they got lined up, like one would move. Like, damn it!
I tried really hard to make sure that I hurt at least hurt everyone, but didn't work out.
Meanwhile, Steffi and I are almost dead.
Yeah.
You were
It's okay.
frontline. I'm
We-
sorry.
we- Yeah, we
No,
were
it's
frontline.
fine.
Like
I'm just
if
messing around.
yeah, if I were to continue with Keiko in some capacity, I would definitely try to make her more of like a hybrid, sort of like taking some feats to give her some more armor and stuff like that.
Sadly, this one shot completely
Yeah.
broke my brain
Aw,
while trying to run my other campaign.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if I
That's
could manage it
fair.
again.
That's fair.
I'm gonna miss my burb girl. She's a lot
Can
of
always
fun
just
to
use
play.
them in a future campaign.
Yeah.
I enjoy.
Can you guys
making
still hear
rat
me?
Noises.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Logitech updated its firmware, and if I push the mute button on my headset and leave it muted for too long, it breaks my headset in Discord. Whee. All right, everybody good?
Loki, you're being annoying. Stop it.
Cool. Let's cue this up. No, wrong one, sorry. So, the battle draws to a close. And Rian and Zeke, who is clutching to Rian, terrified. Rian just looks at you and is like, oh, wow. Thank you. That got a little intense. I'm not sure what happened.
Are you both okay?
Hurt but alive?
Who looks more injured between the two of them?
Rian does now, after Zeke's healing.
Here, hold still. And Keiko's going to approach her and cast Soothe, if I can find it.
Best spell. We'll just
For 9 points. Oh. It keeps doing the your turn thing to me.
Oh, sorry, let me end combat.
While you're doing that, Capo is like, what happened? How did you guys end up in here?
The room got really funny suddenly, and then we ended up in one of the classrooms, and this was Zeke used this to experiment on some botany projects he had once so that he could do it in a safe environment, and so he knew his way out of here and was going to try and take us through botany to make sure nothing bad had happened, but something bad had happened. So that's how we ended up here.
Where's Zeke?
He's right here.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Zeke just kind of buries his face in his hands.
Zeke, I have a question.
Yeah.
The green ones, do you think they make good tea?
I don't think so.
Are they poisonous?
They're supposed to be.
Oh, okay. I won't try then. Thank you.
Mhm.
These creatures then, they were your project?
They weren't supposed to be sentient.
I see.
But do you know why they're sentient?
No.
That's worrisome.
Did you use conjuration or abjuration magic? Those are bad magics.
No, I just used crossbreeding. I don't know what happened.
Was anyone else involved in your experiment?
Just the botany teacher.
Who's the botany teacher again?
Ekria.
Yeah,
I
Ekria.
mean, she's a little crazy.
Have we seen
Yeah,
her?
but
Was she at the dance?
she was at the dance.
Maybe we should
What level of
figure out our way.
involvement did Ekria have in your experiment?
She just supervised. She just, made sure I didn't do anything wrong.
She fucked that one up, didn't she?
Jesus
This whole kind of bows.
You should get back to the ballroom, because I'm sure the teachers are probably gonna get worried.
Assuming we can get back to the ballroom. If we go back to the portal, we'll probably just get back to the hub area.
It's really easy to leave here.
Can you show us?
Yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Hey Zeke,
Yes.
you look really sad. Do you want a snack?
No.
Oh, I mean, I have a lot of leftover dinner in my bag. Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't really have an appetite right now.
Kappa
Oh,
looks
okay.
over and just kind of raises his eyebrows.
What?
What you got?
It's mostly mashed potatoes.
Oh,
Gross.
I'm good.
Let's let's get back to the clock room.
Nera's gonna reach into her bag and pull out the 2 potions she was given and hand one to each of the students.
Aw.
Aw.
Kiko will lead the way back towards the portal.
Okay.
So confused as how we got here in the first place. Plus,
Yes, what is this place?
Yeah, the ballroom went all weird and
So, Zeke is kind of like puts his fingers together as they're walking. They look rough still, but better. And Zeke says, "So, the conjuration teacher, they made the ballroom, and this is also their main room for accessing all of their mm, uh, little pocket things."
Bard, don't say it.
I told you it was bad
Don't
magic.
say it.
But I think she wasn't feeling good tonight, and maybe her concentration went a little, and I think it just went bad. I'm pretty sure we were probably supposed to be ejected, but we just kind of got mixed up.
and all of us got pulled in somehow.
Rian kind of like shrugs.
Hmm.
Well, we can just confer with the teachers to see if that's what happened. It's all been a little strange.
how many
Capo,
Zeke.
First thought, okay.
Capo, can you stand on 2? Scritch on 3?
Sure.
Oops.
Keiko will stand on 1.
All right. So you stand on 1, 2, and 3. They light up gold, and the portal repeats the same process. It comes back this nice, pretty, shimmery white color.
That look correct?
Zeke kind of looks at the portal and says, "Yeah, that looks like it.
All right.
You
I'm-
sure?
I'm sorry."
I'll let you go through first, pal. Just,
I'll lead the
Doesn't
way.
sound like this was your fault.
Zeke, I have another question.
Okay.
Do I have to make sentient plants for my senior final?
No.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to have to make
They
them
weren't
and then kill
supposed.
them.
They weren't supposed to be sentient.
I'm sorry we killed your accidental children.
I'm not.
Oh,
How many did you? Was that all of them?
I hope so.
Well, if we find the teachers, perhaps it can be their problem. I don't think we're supposed
I'm
to be
sure the
dealing with these
teachers
types
are
of
much
things.
better equipped for this.
I think we did pretty well. I'm just saying. Do you want a snowball? Will that help?
No, I'm okay.
So that was the actual botany classroom.
No. No, it wasn't.
It was just part of this conjuration network.
Zeke just nods his head. This is the
Well,
most awake you've seen Zeke in a while.
He's
Like, still have the dark.
traumatized, okay?
Yes, he's spooked.
No, I think I am with Bard here. I don't like conjuration.
I told you, it's bad magic. So is abjuration. Just bad. Don't do
All right.
Were the notes that we found?
it.
Who left those notes?
Um, so at one point I used to get really lost. So I just left notes in the books for numbers that I remembered at one point. That was a long time ago. It was when I was a freshman and I was borrowing this.
Then why was there a blood trail to them?
I used the wrong entrance. Rian kind
Oh.
of peeks over Zeke's shoulder and says, Zeke was injured before we met up.
Okay.
Well, I have no other questions. All right, is everyone ready to go back through the portal?
Let's get back.
Yes, very much so.
Guess it's as good as time as any.
Keiko will take point and move through the portal.
All right. So, as you go through the portal, you exit the portal and find yourselves in the courtyard with all of your peers. Like, the courtyard is filled with students and teachers, and as you emerge, they all look at you in shock as you step through the doors that are in the main hall. And immediately upon seeing the injured Ekria and oh my gosh, I forgot my own NPC names. Cool.
Could you?
El Neil both come up and start tending to the injured. Nome approaches and observes and explains that there was a slight magical hiccup during the casting of the spell that made the ballroom unstable. And while it seems the two have safely ejected everybody else, it looks like you were moved to the main hub that Ashara normally uses to traverse through their pocket dimensions.
I'm sorry, why was the ballroom made unstable?
Because of something that happened during the casting. Ashara was not feeling well, basically, and maybe made a slight mistake.
Mm-hmm.
She is not present at the moment, by the way.
Gotcha.
Akri is the botany teacher, right?
Yes.
Bard's gonna waddle up to Akria.
So she was casting something somewhere, and it affected.
She was casting the ballroom for the ball.
Oh, I wasn't
Yes.
aware that that was not real.
Yeah, it was
essentially a demi-plane.
Yeah, it was a demiplane
Gotcha.
that you stepped through in the main hall to get to.
Okay. What did we learn? Capo says that to the teachers.
Oh, don't start.
Bard's just gonna waddle up to Akria and kind of tug on her. She like her pant leg or whatever is the lowest for him to tug on. Be like, Miss Akria,
Yes, dear.
I caressed the plant face and shocked it.
Wow, that's really great. And she reaches down and just like ruffles your little hat.
Zeke said I don't have to make sentient plants for my senior thesis.
No, you in fact shouldn't make sentient plants ever, sweetheart.
What if they're nice though?
No,
Not
Uh,
even friendly ones?
no.
I just look at you and I'm like, remember the kitten apple incident?
Okay, but the leshies in the swamp were nice.
Those are different. Those
Those
are
aren't plants?
technically they're plants, but they've been possessed by a celestial spirit, so they're technically not sentient plants.
Do we need to rescue the plants from the sentient spirits? Celestial
No,
spirits?
no,
Oh,
no, they're fine, but
It's
they're not
vibing.
really technically plants. They're wearing plants as clothes, basically.
oh, I used to wear plants as clothes.
Well, there you go.
I'm not a leshy though, am I?
No,
so how were they possessed? How did they get in?
and Ekria kind of gives you a blank look, and then looks at Zeke and Rian and arches a brow. And Zeke just kind of bows his head and covers his face as he starts explaining what happened. Oh. You know, I thought we'd cleared those out.
Cleared
Ash-
what?
Ashara was definitely supposed to clear the experiments out of her demi-planes.
So, if I'm gathering this all correctly, tonight was just a one big comedy of errors.
It's definitely looking that way. Are you all okay?
It bit me.
That sounds like it was all very dangerous. We're gonna have to take some extra measures, I think. And Ekria slowly turns her head and looks at Nome, and Nome's like, "Indeed."
Benevolence looks at Nome.
Nome starts sweating. Kathian looks at Nome.
I mean, to be fair, um, how bad could they have been? Because all we had to do was set them on fire and have a fireworks display.
You know, that is brilliant. I'm so glad that you took care of this problem for us, but you shouldn't have had to. So, we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen ever again.
I think it was fun.
That's is certainly a word for it.
Rian and Zeke just stare at you like you're crazy.
Skipper there.
I feel like as a group we might need a psych eval after that, maybe.
Kipper
Maybe
Chris looks terrified.
Kipper is speaking with Zanuck at the moment.
Oh, oh, Kipper. Mr. Kipper.
Yes.
I saw its death in the cards and then it died.
Oh. Great.
Bart's just grinning.
Kipper sweating. Zanuck looks over at you and is like, "Good job."
Bart's just gonna frown as soon as Zanuck talks to him.
Appo's desperately trying to remember what card you drew for him when you did his reading on the
Death.
first day. Cool.
Phaedra's
That's-
whistling, trying to call for Sasha because she keeps bouncing a little when she walks.
Oh.
Call for her bat to help weigh her down.
How far off the ground is she?
She's not actually floating, but whenever she steps, she like takes a little bounce, kind of like almost like
Oh.
she's on the moon kind of thing.
Speaking of which, your happy little bat companion, immediately as soon as you stepped out, just zoomed down and wrapped around you.
Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah.
She's there like helping keep me from bouncing.
Yeah. Because she didn't get whisked away. Just you.
Happy to see Sasha.
All right. Well, does anybody else want to do anything or talk to any instructors?
Scritch wants to go lie down. He's had
Valid.
a night.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's just finish this off then. So, it seems you all have managed to save All Hallows Eve from being a tragedy. Your wounds are tended to, your clothing mended, and all the students are gathered in the Grand Hall for hot chocolate and a quiet fireside end to the evening. As you relax and enjoy the calm heroes of the evening, you can't quite help but think that your adventures at the Academy are just getting started. Who knows what else may be in store when the next semester begins?
Who knows how many lawsuits you'll be able to file against the school?
Ding! And that's it.
Aw.
Aw.
Yay.
I hope you all enjoyed it.
Thank you, Vic.
Very
That was a
much.
lot of fun.
I know this one was a little bit short, but the fourth
That's
session was
okay.
technically padding, so.
Yeah.
I appreciate that the moral of the story is Nome will never stop fucking up.
Wow, be nice.
Oh.
Did I hear you
Technically, this one was not Nome's fault.
It actually wasn't
No,
for
no.
once.
It wasn't. It was actually Ashara's fault.
Did I hear you
Hey,
say
Yes.
Cathian earlier? I was very confused.
Kathian is one of the professors.
Is he benevolence?
He's
No.
Ainver.
Ainver?
No,
He's the white-haired evocation teacher.
Benevolence is someone else.
Benevolence
want
is
you-
someone else.
I want you to think real hard, Chris, about what character in our campaign really liked illusion magic.
That's a good question. I don't actually
Not an
remember.
NPC. They're not an
Benevolence
NPC from
bene-
campaign 1.
Benevolence is also white, which is why I was thinking that was possibly Cathian.
Oh, no.
Benevolence is a PC from campaign 1.
There's that Matt. Shakes my head.
Confused.
Benevolence is Jerome.
Really? Oh
Yes.
Yeah.
wait, didn't Jerome get the? Wait a second. Okay, I'm gonna figure that out later.
Jerome used true polymorph on himself. He'd dicks around, changing his main body every so often.
I thought he had like a short life expectancy or something like that, though.
He
Yeah,
did
but he.
until he true polymorphed and had clones made of himself.
There it is.
Oh.
Once you reach level 20 wizard, death by life expectancy is more of a suggestion.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Matt.
I had a
I-
blast and would love to play with y'all anytime you have an opening. Just let me know.
Yeah.
I am gonna go play Demio in VR.
Yay.
Enjoy.
Have fun.
Enjoy.
Goodbye.
Bye. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for letting me make rat noises for a couple
Yes.
weekends, Vit. I enjoyed playing my anxious skittery boy.
Yeah, no problem. After this, I'm gonna clean out my files, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think it was just taking too long to load all of it. People said there's like a certain threshold at which Foundry like loads the first part of it quick and then gets slower and slower. So it seems like it has like caching issues.
Interesting.
So just anything you're not planning on using anymore, I dump.
Oh yeah. Where can I find those files?
I enjoyed playing my fucking overachiever Kitsune.
Good.
Matt, I want you to know that at one point during like the break between semesters, Bart's gonna like go up to Scritch and be like, Scritch, I need you to meet me outside after dark in this location.
Mm.
Yeah? Okay, I'll see you there.
Just squinting at him, just be like, "You're not planning to kill me, right?
No, we're gonna have fun.
You're not going to read my fortune, are you, right? Because I think that usually leads to people dying."
Only sometimes, but no, not this time.
Oh, okay.
And then if Scritch shows up, Bart's gonna be like, let's make fireworks. And
Oh god. Switch
Fireworks.
immediately running.
Then Bart casts fireworks into the sky. Also, I have a video of Punchy that I need to send you because the sweet, stupid child.
Mhm.
Phaedra outside looking at the moon, then sees all these fireworks off somewhere else in the courtyard. It's like, oh dear.
Oh no, Bard's getting in trouble again.
I will save these characters, so if you ever want their data, I can export them for you into a file, and you can eat them into whatever campaign.
Hell
Much
yeah.
appreciated.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
I'll
started
just
all my
probably do a
spells,
backup.
and
I
was
want more of this school.
I'm sorry.
This is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of the party becoming the sort of like
Harry Potter group.
well, that, but also the group that has shown themselves to be able to deal with a lot of bullshit and be like, okay, this is very important for us to maintain our insurance premiums. Can you please resolve this?
Extra credit.
Bard pulls out his tarot cards. He's like, "Let me see if we'll be successful real quick." He's like, "Oh, that's the death card again. I'm sorry."
Well, the last time you drew that, we were quite successful, so I don't think that cuts for us.
Oh,
I was half. Sorry, go ahead.
maybe it's not our death then. Okay.
Fey judgment.
I was.
Go ahead.
I was half thinking about memeing at the end of just Scritch pulling out like a fucking like federal agency fucking badge, being like, "Hi, Federal Bureau of fucking Insurance Agencies. We need to have a talk."
LOL.
No, my sweating.